Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. We see his face on nickels, founder of the University of Virginia. But what if I told you that Thomas Jefferson wasn't just a statesman? He was a man of contradictions, preaching liberty while holding others in bondage, writing about freedom while denying it to hundreds, and maintaining a relationship with a teenage girl he enslaved, one shaped by power, silence, and control. Let's begin with Jefferson's most sacred accomplishment, the Declaration of Independence, adopted on July 4, 1776. He wrote the most quoted phrase in American history: "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." He wrote those words by candlelight, while enslaved Africans cooked his food, cleaned his quarters, and served his every comfort at Monticello. That very summer, over 100 human beings remained enslaved under his control. In 1785, Jefferson published notes on the state of Virginia. He wrote, "The blacks are inferior to the whites in the endowments both of body and mind. They secrete less by the kidneys and more by the glands of the skin. They prefer the company of the orangutan to that of the white woman." These weren't offhand remarks. They were deliberate arguments, crafted to justify black inferiority and rationalize his own exploitation of black lives. He described black women as biologically inferior, undesirable, even animalistic, a dangerous narrative that dehumanized dark skin and perhaps made it easier to explain away what he would do next. Now we must talk about Sally Hemings. Born into slavery in 1773, Sally was just 14 years old when Jefferson, then serving as U.S. Minister to France, took her to Paris in 1787. In France, slavery was illegal. It was there, far from home, that he began a sexual relationship with her, a relationship that can't be separated from the power dynamics of ownership. She was a teenager. He was 44. Sally became pregnant in France. She could have sought her freedom, but Jefferson pressured her to return to Virginia, offering a vague promise that her future children would one day be freed. Between 1795 and 1808, Sally Hemings gave birth to 6 of Jefferson's children. Children born into bondage, fathered by the author of liberty. Jefferson died on July 4, 1826, exactly 50 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence. He died celebrated. On his tombstone, he listed just 3 achievements: author of the Declaration of Independence, founder of the University of Virginia, author of the Statute of Religious Freedom. But what's missing speaks louder than what's carved. He did not mention Sally Hemings. He did not mention the 600 men, women, and children he enslaved. He did not mention the children he fathered in bondage. He wanted to be remembered as a writer, a thinker, a visionary. But he was also a man of deep contradictions, a man whose private actions stood in direct conflict with the ideals he preached to the world. If we are to grow as a society, we must be willing to tell the full truth, not just the flattering version.